Hi, my name is Lola. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I come to you today with some very, very important and exciting news for all women who have menstrual cycles. Menstrual cycles have been, I don't know the word to say, um, they have controlled me. My life revolved around the cycle. I had fatigue, cramps, bloating, nausea, headaches, lightheadedness, dizziness, name it. So I, over the years, have been doing some research and putting this together, that together, to come up with a few ingredients that everyone should keep in their home. Please share this video with your female friends, aunties, cousins, mothers, whoever have a cycle, if they are suffering from heavy menstrual cycles. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. One of the key ingredients is Blackstrap molasses. And the reason why I say Blackstrap molasses is because it has a high iron content. And of course, you can get iron from other things, but I'm telling you things that I've used. I'm not claiming to be a doctor. I'm not claiming to cure you. I'm just saying do your research, okay? That's my disclaimer, okay? But I can tell you from my other friends who have listened to me, or we tried different things and shared different testimonials, that it has improved their life and their quality of life. And we're just like really doing research to get this out here to tell people there's hope. You don't have to have hysterectomies if you don't want to, because that was one of the options that was laid on the table for me. And I just knew that I did not want to have that invasive surgery done. So this is what I have done for myself, okay? Now, we're talking about Blackstrap molasses, unsulfured. Please do your research on why we say unsulfured. I'm not going to go into a lot of terminology and chemistry. I'm not a chemist about all what I'm doing. What I've done is I'm taking the natural from the earth things and using it for my body. It was placed in the earth for a reason, and it's placed on the earth to go into my body to help me function a little better. Blackstrap molasses, unsulfured, turmeric. I now use the Hawaiian Spirulina specific, Pacifica, and the red raspberry tea. Now, the reason why, ladies, that we are suffering from heavy cycles, bleeding and cramping is because our iron is low, most likely, because I'm anemic, and like I said, that was my reason. Vitamin K deficiency, vitamin B deficiency, calcium, potassium, all the stuff we're deficient in. And these simple earthly products have the trace minerals that we need and the vitamins in it that we need to build us up again. I'm going to be looking at the screen back and forth because I'm going to be telling you a few benefits of the Blackstrap molasses. Let's get to it. I'm so excited. Let's see. Blackstrap molasses. It has antioxidants. Now, chemically, medically, what you're saying, what's the antioxidant? All I can say is, on research on that, is that we have free radicals in our bodies, either through our just breathing, the foods we eat, the medications, you know, that are toxins. The free radicals run around in our body and they destroy things. And so the antioxidants come along and they, say stop it, free radical, and they repair our cells, because the free radicals damage our cells. So the antioxidants go in and repair our cells. So that's the best way I can explain to you about the antioxidants. Like I said, if you want to comment below and explain to people, if you have better in-depth knowledge of antioxidant, please share with me, and to make it make sense better, okay? Also, like I said, it's good for menstruation. Now, the reason why it's so good for menstruation is because it has iron in it. And a lot of times, women like us who have cycles, we're anemic. I've said that about the third time. I was anemic. I'm not anymore. I take Blackstrap molasses every day, sometimes twice a day. And especially if I want to go for a trip and my cycle going to be on, I want a good cycle, I load up on Blackstrap molasses and Spirulina, and take my Tumeric with me too. So it's good for the iron content. It's good for obesity because it helps to reduce obesity and manage your weight gain. Do your research on that as well. It's good for health, for your bone health, because it has a good source of calcium in it, and the function of enzymes in our system, and the removal of toxins from our colon. Enzymes going to help break down and help build up what we need, or dissolve the stuff and get it out of the way, and get out of our body. So that's part of what Blackstrap molasses do. It's good for people who are diabetic. Try this, please, if you want, but please consult your doctor first if you have diabetes. But it has a low glycemic index, which aids in the slowing of the metabolism of glucose and the carbohydrates, which means it produces less insulin. Do your research, please. It's good for acne. I can tell you, I get acne. I still don't have clear skin like I want, but it's like 1,000 times % better than what would happen before my cycle. Just take it sometime. I spot it sometime, and just take a little bit and just dab it, let it dry, clear water. The next day it's gone. That's how it's worked for me. You guys can do your research about the mask that you can use for Blackstrap molasses as well. It's also good, like I said, for new cell formation. It's good for pregnancy because, you know, it's helped with the growth of babies. When a lady is pregnant, she requires a lot more calcium than usual. Blackstrap molasses has calcium in it. So does Spirulina, the kale. But these are things that I said that I have had that helped me along the way. Also, it's good for headaches and fatigue. Usually after my cycle, I have that headache. It's a strange headache, which usually turns into a migraine headache. And that's from when I lose so much blood. I get so weak. My eyes, I'm still repairing, but my eyes would get like, it would get sunk in, and like it used to be like way down here, the black, my eye would turn so dark, but now it is like right in here. So I know that I can see a difference in myself when I look in the mirror. It's good for, the reason why it's good for the headaches and fatigue is because it has a lot of vitamin B6, which help with stress. But not only does the Blackstrap molasses have that, so does the Spirulina as well. Spirulina have the vitamin K1 and K2 and B12, and in that for the Spirulina, because it helps with the blood clotting and inflammation as well. So also it's good for the hair care, because I noticed my hair is getting thicker since I've been using it. It was thinning. Now it's getting thicker. I didn't say it's going to instantly just grow your hair, okay? But I've been using it for a while. So I noticed that my hair is getting thicker. And it's shinier. So that's something that I've been using. I will continue doing it for myself. Also, you just use it. I haven't baked any pies or anything yet, but I know some people have said it's good. I've used like my tea to sweeten my tea, but like for the cookies, pies, gingerbreads, and they can use their beans. You can try that. That's up to you. But our main nitty gritty, getting down to what the Blackstrap molasses is for the heavy cycles. And let's go into a little bit about turmeric. Turmeric is also good. It decreases inflammation, because you know how you get the where your breasts get tender and sore, and you get the bloated stomach, and your lower stomach, your uterus get all tender and stuff. It decreases inflammation. Turmeric now, and it also stimulates the natural painkillers in our body. Wow. So I was just doing like the turmeric water for a while, and that helped. But then, you know, people like, try this, try that. You know, you need more than just turmeric water for your cycle. And it really, really helps. So I'm going to tell you, just let me tell you briefly, like a day of the day of Lola. Well, the whole month of Lola, because I'm preparing for my cycle. Because I said my life revolved around my cycle. I would set my calendar when it's supposed to come on or come off. I would even get the pre-menstrual cramps, and I would get the post. I don't get those anymore. And so I would set this window of like, what I can and can't do, okay? And it was mainly can't do. So my life now has been like, how can I incorporate this into my life every day? Just naturally, not just like I got to remember or whatever. So what I do in the morning is I get up in the morning and I like drink like 8 ounces of water, room temperature, squeeze some lemon in it. Okay, great. A few minutes later, like I'm maybe getting the kids up or reading a book or washing clothes or whatever. I don't like used to microwave, so I would get the coffee pot and run some water through there, like 8 ounces, and I would either make my raspberry tea and then when I let it simmer, take it out and put 2 tablespoons of Blackstrap molasses. Or you don't have to do the tea, you can just do the Blackstrap molasses. And a lot of times, even if I'm not like a week for my cycle, I do the Blackstrap molasses plain with the warm water in the morning because it helps with the bowel movements as well. And that's one thing that women need to check to keep your bowel movement. Because if you have constipation, that's going to press on your uterus as well and cause you to have pelvic pain as well. So Blackstrap molasses help with constipation. Yay! So after I take that, then I may have a smoothie. Now my smoothie, I put 2 tablespoons of the spirulina. I don't sweeten that with Blackstrap molasses. It's just whatever vegetables or fruits I'm going to have with the spirulina. And then I go about my day and then say I want some raspberry tea. I take the raspberry tea about twice a day, just throughout the day. Because every time I eat something, I like to drink some hot. Either some hot turmeric water or some hot raspberry tea. And now I'm beginning to put the Blackstrap molasses in my teas. Just bloop, you know. And I'm feeling good, feeling great. So what else? So we've covered the Blackstrap molasses in the morning. Sometimes raspberry tea. But usually I do with that in the morning. The turmeric is after meals or sometimes throughout the day. Just do the turmeric water. I do a lot of turmeric in like all my foods, all my vegetables. I'm just like turmeric. I love it because it acts as a natural diuretic. And you know that when women, it's good to go to the bathroom a lot, drink a lot of water, so you won't have that inflammation. So that's kind of like the day of Lola. And I will share with you what I eat, but I'm kind of going into vegetarian. I'm not totally vegetarian, but I think I'm going to get you guys to go along with me on that journey, and so a lot of you guys to encourage me, guys. I'm encouraging you. You encourage me, because I do want to go vegetarian and eventually vegan, but one step at a time. Let's just get the cycle going so we can have the energy to get to the store to even get the vegetables. So that's what I thank you guys for listening. I want you to do your research. I want you to go out and tell other people. I want you to comment below, please. If I said something, correct me. I want to hear all you guys' opinions and how this stuff works for you. I'm not sure if I mentioned, if you do not like the spirulina, because sometimes people say spirulina makes your stomach cramp up. It doesn't mind. So you can get your vitamin K and let's see, kale, collard greens, mustard greens, spinach, broccoli, like Brussels sprouts. Just your greens, okay? So please subscribe, comment below, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful day.